Now let's talk a little bit about the Oscar nominations. Those came out this week.
Yes. Um, and I watched a little bit of the not Film Threat did their live stream of the nomination show, and I watched a little bit of that.
Hmm.
Um, I will be honest, like looking at some of the names on here, like I mean I don't know. Okay, so Austin Butler, that's okay. Elvis. Okay, the movie Colin Farrell is nominated for. Never heard of it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's literally about banshees or if it's some sort of metaphorical title.
Yeah. Um, Brendan Fraser, The Whale. I know about that one. People have been talking about that for a long time. He could very well win that.
Yeah, and it feels like the buzz is around him.
Yeah. I don't know who that is. Paul Mescal. I don't know who that. Bill Nighy. I know Bill Nighy is, but I don't know the movie he's in.
So you're
Um,
a supporting actor.
I don't know. Oh, Judd Hirsch is the only one name I recognize.
I keep hearing about this, but I think it's the reason.
Oh,
The reason
Fablemans. Okay.
I don't know what that's about. It's one of those things where Fableman is kind of a fun word to say, so it
That's
sticks with me.
that is Steven Spielberg. That's
Oh,
his.
okay,
It's a semi-autobiographical movie about his childhood.
okay. Yeah, we're getting a nod here for Everything Everywhere All at Once, but
Yeah,
that's all I really have an opinion on. Just
yeah,
from everyone keeps telling me it's good, including the Holy Ninja.
yeah,
It's here.
yeah.
Actress in a leading role, Kate Blanchett. The only thing I know about that one is that was the one that was making the rounds as, look, here's this character saying these conservative things, but the character is actually the villain in the movie,
Yeah.
which might have been like a failed viral marketing attempt when the movie was in theaters to try to, hey, go own the libs and watch this movie.
Yeah.
She's saying the things that you think.
Mhm.
Judging by the box office, that did not work.
Yeah, yeah. Um, and then
And
yeah, Michelle Yeoh.
yeah,
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
it's a weird year. Like that's the movie that really dominated the awards because we've got two actresses. I didn't know that Jamie Lee Curtis was in Everything Everywhere All at Once. Interesting.
I didn't know that either. Wow.
Okay, here's another one for The Whale.
Angela Bassett for Black Panther.
Uh,
That one's
I heard that
interesting.
she acted her heart out in that movie, as bad
Mm,
as it was, so she might actually deserve it.
yeah.
Now
Okay, here we go. Animated
here's where I have an
movies.
opinion:
Yeah.
Puss in Boots, or it's The Fix Is In.
Yeah. Yeah, because Turning Red is the Disney Pixar one.
Yeah, of all the movies they picked that one. I was actually kind of expecting them to try to redeem the Strange World with that one.
Yeah. Well, you knew they weren't going to put up Lightyear.
No. Like, okay, which one didn't actually go to theater so it wasn't embarrassing in the box office?
Yeah.
But yeah, if I tried to watch Turning Red. Turning Red is like CalArts noise.
Oh,
I could not get more. I could not get past the initial character introductions because every character came out as like they were dancing and singing in this obnoxious way. Like they're like, okay, you're just trying to appeal to the TikTok generation, aren't you?
yeah.
Aren't you?
Yeah. uh,
You know, like I care about this one. I will.
yeah.
And now a friend of mine said, "DB, aren't you like of the opinion that the Oscars are corrupt and useless?" I was like, well, yeah, but yeah, the people who made the movie don't think that.
Yeah. Yeah. Um,
Like they would be Joel Crawford and Mark Swift would be extremely happy to get a Best Animated Picture for a deserving movie.
yeah. Yeah. And then of course you got Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio,
That
which
seems
I've
like it could be
yeah
competition.
yeah
Marcel the Shell with Shoes On is one of those. Like I heard it's good, but it's also it's like it's quirky enough. It's got enough live action to it that maybe people like at the Oscar committee or the Oscar voters who really don't like animation might choose it just because it has the least animation.
yeah.
Sea Beast, I don't
See, I
have
don't know
anything.
anything about that. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
cinematography. Yeah. I
Elvis
will
was up
say,
there.
all the technical awards. I know a lot of people don't pay attention to those, but for the people who are nominated in these categories, it actually does mean a lot to them because people don't really know who they are, and
Yep.
nobody and a lot of times they don't get a whole lot of recognition for their work, and so
Mhm.
for them for them it's a big deal. I mean, I kind of they're kind of like the blue collar workers in Hollywood,
Right. Yeah. They're the ones who you only really hear anything about it when you screw up.
Yeah,
Like, Babylon probably does deserve something for costume design, even if it's a bad movie, because all those period piece costumes
hmm,
can't be easy to do.
yeah,
Black Panther Wakanda Forever, you lose just because of your Namor. Sorry.
yeah. Elvis, I mean, yeah, that's another period movie,
Hmm.
1950s.
Mrs. Harry Goes to Paris. I know it's Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris, but my way
Yeah,
is more
yeah.
fun, and whimsical.
Yes.
All right,
Uh,
directors.
so you got whatever the Banshees movie, and then Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I guess interesting how two Daniels directed Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah,
So so just based on my uninformed gut, I kind of feel like Everything Everywhere All at Once has a really good chance of winning just from to be cynical at diversity angle.
yeah.
But The
Well,
Fablemans could win because Steven Spielberg, who knows how much longer he's going to be with us.
yeah. I actually my prediction is that they're going to give it to Spielberg because of for that reason. Yeah,
Right. Like, there's been plenty of actors who kept getting stiffed in the awards and they eventually award them for a lesser role as kind of a look, man, we're sorry. The voting
yeah,
just never went your way, even though everyone knew you deserved it the last couple of time go arounds. Here
yeah,
you go. This
yeah,
wasn't even my good movie. I said, here you go.
yeah. Yeah. I still don't know why Denzel Washington won for Training Day. He'd been in plenty of really great. He'd had plenty of great roles before that and never won for him.
Yeah, like Marissa Tomei winning for the supporting actress
My
for
cousin Vinny.
which that was a good role, but like
Yeah.
really? Like she went on to, like people made fun of her for going to do nothing. That's a memorable role. Come on. Like
Oh yeah, yeah. Mona Lisa Vito. Yeah,
yeah. Documentary feature film, no opinion.
yeah. I haven't seen any of those.
A
Documentary
House Made of
short. Yeah.
Splinters. That's at least sounds like a fun title.
Documentary short. Don't know anything about any of those. Film editing. I will say editing is a very important job.
Yep.
Top Gun Maverick. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
International feature film. I keep hearing good things about All Quiet on the Western Front.
Yeah. I have too. Yeah, it's on Netflix. I didn't see the original one, but I saw the version. I think I want to say it was a made for TV version, like that came
Mhm.
out like in the 80s, which was okay. So I'm somewhat interested in this version of it. Musical score, yeah.
Yeah, John Williams and the
John Williams,
Fablemans.
yeah.
Oh, probably a better swan song than the next indie movie.
Oh yeah, or the last Star Wars movie.
Yeah, music featuring song. I didn't
Applause.
hear anything
Oh,
about. Oh, for something
Lady.
from RRR.
Oh yeah, yeah. I heard about that. Yeah, and then of course Lady Gaga for
Oh yeah, she did do one for that.
Top Gun Maverick.
But okay, so we're finally.
Okay.
So I was wondering, like, did we skip by Best Picture? Like, no, they know what people actually care about, so they put that at the bottom.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, they want you to see. They want you to scroll through all of them. Okay,
So
so
Women Talking got one.
uh
That's a lot of it's
yeah,
a lot of
yeah,
competition.
yeah. So we got All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar, uh, the Banshees of whatever, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Fablemans, Tar, Top Gun Maverick, which is a little surprising. Triangle of Sadness, I don't know anything about that. And then Women Talking.
So someone pointed out that this is because so few movies were actually released last year. that movies that wouldn't normally get the nod are kind of getting the nod.
Mm,
There's a lot of indie stuff in here. Top Gun Maverick would normally be too, how to put it, it's too mainstream for an Oscar most years.
yeah.
Same thing with Avatar. There's a,
Avatar, I can kind of understand.
I guess I can understand it winning technical awards, but just for everything I heard about the story and the acting, it's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but but Top Gun Maverick in there and Avatar getting in there, that almost feels like I heard someone say this is a cynical ploy to try to bring up ratings by making it so that people or movies that people actually saw are in the running.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know what's interesting? The Film Threat live stream that I watched, they
Mhm.
had a guy on there. I don't know who he was. He sounded like a industry insider guy, but he said, don't count Top Gun Maverick out. I mean,
Hmm.
he seems to believe that it does have a chance to win. He said he didn't say it was going to win. He said, but it has a better chance than most people probably think.
Okay.
Oh, take that for what you will.
Yeah, my gut says it isn't going to be Avatar, which based on my gut's track record, it's going to be Avatar. um, I think that for a serious answer, Everything Everywhere All at Once and All Quiet have a real shot at it.
Hmm.
Um, just because those are more serious movies. But Everything Everywhere All at Once has sort of the fantasy sci-fi element that could either sink it or help it depending on the mood of the voters.
Yeah.
Everything Everywhere All at Once and Women Talking and Tar have a bit more chance just because, well, actually, interestingly enough, I saw a hashtag going around, hashtag Oscars so male. I think it's because a lot of the things that got in the nominations were written and directed by men. So
Ah.
Women Talking or Tar could get the guilt vote.
Yeah. 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 I would not be at all surprised if Women Talking doesn't win.
Yeah. Um, now, Fablemans also has a real shot for the how many more times are we going to get to give Steven Spielberg an award thing, though. It seems
Yeah.
more likely that they would give him the director nod since director.
Yeah.
Although was he end up here under director? No, we have. That's right. We haven't hit director
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah. We looked at director. Yeah. He is.
Yeah.
He's in there. Yeah.
Okay. Well, clearly that's a lack of sleep and rest this week catching up with me. But yeah, I think I don't think that Top Gun is going to get it just because it seems too mainstream and fun for that.
Yeah.
I think if I had to pick one that's like the best mix of traits that they might go for, hmm, my predictions are always so accurate. So I want to make sure
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
I'm going to bet Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Okay. Um. Well, I think I'll be honest. I'm gonna say Women Talking.
Okay, so we'll see where we are in a few weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then as far as production design,
Yeah.
I could see Avatar winning something like that.
Yeah. 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 I could too. Yeah.
Short
Uh, sh-
film,
Animated
animated,
short,
don't have an
short
opinion.
film.
My
Don't.
Year of Dicks. Hmm.
Mm, sound. The
I,
Batman. Huh.
okay, yeah, I can see that. That
Yeah. Yeah.
uh, uh, All Quiet on the Western Front winning for sound is an ironic is ironic.
Yeah.
Top Gun Maverick was also really up there. Yeah,
Mm,
that's a big part of it.
oh yeah. Visual
Avatar was
effects.
going to win
Oh yeah.
visual effects, if only because its blue underwater people are better than the Black Panther's
Black
blue
Panther.
underwater people.
Oh god. How would Black Panther like I've seen the visual effects on Black Panther. They're god awful.
Writing adapted screenplay, it's going to be Glass Onion because Hollywood is full of stupid people.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna say Sarah Polley for Women Talking.
Okay, maybe that's it. Maybe Women Talking gets the writing adapted screenplay, and Top Gun gets the or Everything Everywhere All at Once gets the best picture.
Yeah, yeah,
Because I think isn't writing usually the consolation prize for the one that's really the best picture?
I think so. Yeah.
Original screenplay,
I'm gonna say Fablemans.
Fablemans, maybe. Yeah,
Yeah, or Everything Everywhere All at Once. Yeah,
I guess it depends on maybe like somebody who doesn't vote for Fablemans for director or best picture feels guilty and throws them a writing bone.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I think my biggest surprise on this list is how often Top Gun Maverick came up for non-technical things.
Yeah,
Although I find it interesting that Top Gun Maverick got in there, but Tom Cruise didn't get a actor nod,
yeah.
considering
I
he basically is that movie.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he is one of the producers on the movie, so if
Mm.
it wins Best Picture, he'll get that. But
He'll be up there accepting it.
yes.
Maybe they'll bring out the couch from that from that Oprah interview. Mm. Hey,
Oh man,
an old friend is here to see you.
old friend here. Oh man.
But
But yeah, I mean, you know, it, it would be interesting to, I mean, I'm not going to watch the Oscars. I'll be honest, unless somebody slaps somebody again.
yeah,
um,
I think that's the thing is that you know that they're going to have some sort of security up there, and they're going to have to church it up because man,
mhm.
Will Smith ruined winning his award
Oh yeah, he
so
did.
completely.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
just to take a quick look through last year's best pictures, 'cause I feel like it's a very different crowd.
Oh yeah,
Let's see here. That's right. Will Smith did win.
Javier
Denzel
Bardem.
Denzel Washington was also up there the same year. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh,
Oh, Encanto. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, Encanto much better than Luca. And Disney had three last year. They have one this year.
yeah. Not even bad year for Disney.
Yep. Dune. I think the big difference is that this year there were some legitimate movies that a lot of people actually went out and saw.
Yeah.
Like as much as
Yeah.
we can talk about Black Panther underperforming, still a few million people went out to go see it. So
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. And I think the first movie was nominated for Best Picture when it came out.
very possible.
Yeah. But
But
mm,
yeah, I mean, it's still sort of a flawed award show, but I kind of want, but again, it's like, how to put it? It's like when you're a parent and you take your kid to the fair and they really want to win that stupid bear on the wall at the dart game.
yeah.
You don't care about the bear. You know objectively that that bear is going to fall apart
Yeah.
and that you can get them a better bear for as much as it'll cost them to get 5 throws of the darts.
Hmm.
But dang it, that child really wants that bear and it will make them so happy. So in
Yeah.
this case, the Oscars are the bear. So
Yeah, yeah.
let the child have their bear.
Yeah, yeah. And I uh the Oscars, I mean, it's definitely it's a popularity contest,
Hmm.
and it's the and Chris Gore pointed this out, that when they get up there and they're giving the speeches, they're not talking to the people, necessarily talking to the people at home. They're talking to the people in the audience because
Hmm.
it's for them. And and mainly the big reason why people watch the Oscars is just to see the dresses that the women are wearing, and
Yep.
you're like, oh, who are you wearing? Oh, I'm wearing Vera Wang. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's every now and then, but it's nice when a movie that maybe there might be a movie that you saw that you really like and it gets a nomination somewhere. You're like, oh, I really hope it wins. It
Yep.
gets some recognition. I mean, I will say, like, I mean, Gladiator is probably my favorite movie of all time, and I'm very happy that that movie won Best Picture. I'm glad Russell Crowe got Best Actor. I think Ridley Scott should have won Best Director, but that's neither here nor there. But I mean,
You basically like to get a little bit of validation about things you enjoy. That
yes,
you're not just off there by yourself, wondering why nobody else likes, I don't know, pickle pizza. Like you eventually start thinking, am I the weird one?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But
But I think on that note, I think we've said all we have to say on the Oscars.
yes, I think so too.